Hey guys, I'm gonna reshoot this. I shot one a week or so ago and the SD card messed up, so I'll shoot it again. Had a guy that actually needed to see it for yesterday. So we've got a colony here that's been queenless for quite some time. I had a pheromone strip on them, and it kept them from going laying worker. I just pulled that off of them 2 days ago. I was trying to get back here yesterday, but I didn't make it. So I'm going to shake them down in the bottom box, and I'm going to add a small nuke, actually a mating nuke, where I've got a queen laying. We're going to paper combine. But I want to go through this colony first and make sure that I don't have any eggs. I want to make sure that I don't have a queen that's popped in here, because it can happen. I want to make sure they haven't gone laying worker, because it can happen. If either of those two things have taken place, there's a good chance I'm throwing the queen away that I'm adding in here. And I don't need to do that. I got other options. If they've got a queen, they're in good shape. If they've gone laying worker, I'm going to throw their asses out. They'll go find somewhere else to go. So I don't need to waste a queen on them. I don't have extra queens. So anyhow, I'm not gonna make you watch me shake all these off. I'm gonna go ahead and do it, and I'll get back when I'm getting the paper and the combine set up and ready. So I did find a few eggs in this one. I'm going to try something. I've put shaken all the bees down in the bottom box, and I put a propolis trap down there, so they can communicate through. Pheromones will go through, and I'm going to put a small nuke now on top of them with a laying queen and some open brood. And we're going to leave them set there for a while and see if that will stop the laying worker, and then I can combine them. So I want to also recheck this one and make sure that I've got a queen in it that's laying, and that I have some open brood. So I have both of those pheromones going down in there. I don't have a lot. I got a queen with mostly eggs. So this is probably a really good ploy anyway, till that brood gets opened up. And we're going to be cool weather, because these bees are going to be locked in this upper box for a few days anyway. I am going to add a few of these bees that are from the other colony that are still in the top box here. There just won't be very many, so there shouldn't be a whole lot of arguing. There should be plenty of them in little nuke I just put in to defend the queen until everybody gets happy. Anyway, we're going to give it a shot. I'll do a paper combine on another one here in a second. Alright guys, so this box did not have any eggs. There's a good 10 frames of bees that have shaken down in the bottom with their box on top. Few of their bees still climbing around here, but that's all right. I use butcher paper. Newspaper works, except I don't buy newspaper, and I have a huge roll of butcher paper, so I just roll off some and throw it in the pickup. you want to come in here and make some slits in this paper so they can smell each other, and then they will smell the queen pheromones up here and start chewing through to get to her. The colony in the top is locked in here to let you chew through. You came through quick. And so they're going to be trying to chew through to get out, to get some access to leave. So anyway, we'll get this installed here. So I like to, my nuke here, I don't want them flying, right? I'm going to open the lid and they're going to try to come out because they've been locked in there. So I want to just crack the lid and smoke them good. I want my smoker running good. I want to smoke them heavy. Put the lid back down. Let that smoke spread around. Let them go. Oh hell, we gotta go eat some honey. Otherwise, there'd be quite a few of them trying to come out and orient and figure out where they're going. Doesn't take that long to put a little smoke to them to get them to stay down. There's gonna be a few fly out, but they'll find somewhere to go. All right, let's get you looking down here. I'm gonna get those off of there. That one's an empty frame. I'll grab them here a couple at a time and get them in. There's less going on that way. There's a nice pollen frame. Got open brood on this one. Good open brood. Some cat brood on that one. Open and capped brood on this one. So this is a nice strong little nuke to add to them. I do not see the queen right offhand. Another quick look. There she is. There's my queen. I like to make sure she's in there. Something might have happened. She might have died overnight. She might have died on the trip over here. It's going to change the way, the dynamics of this, because that colony is going to come up from down below. They'll have eggs. They'll make queen cells, and so it's going to set it back even further. And it's not what I want to do with it. So now we get the rest of the bees out of the box. Knock you guys off of the box too. The lid on. All right, we'll come back and check that in a few days. It's awful handy with that app that I run, apiary book, that I can set a reminder, and in 3 days it'll ping me and tell me you need to check this, make sure it requeened right. If it didn't, they'll have queen cells, and then you gotta put reminders to check on those. Without that, I would have a lot more of them failing if I can't get back to them in time and don't remember who needs worked on. So the last time I did this, the video that didn't take, I shook them down the day before and put one of those propolis traps down with the box on top. So I came back the next day and was able to lift the propolis trap, put my paper down, and then put the propolis trap on the paper. The wind was blowing, and it's a real pain to get that to stay while you lift the box up and get it on there. Well, the propolis trap held it down, and then I set the box up and got it set and put my bees in it. So anyhow, that's doing a paper combine. It's a touchy thing when that queen is coming back from her mating flight. How long do we give her? That's where those queen pheromone strips come in. All of these got those, so it gave me an extra week or so to see if that queen will come back. Sometimes they're late. I had some this year that were just really late. 12 days, 14 days from emergence before they started laying. So that queen pheromone strip just gives you a little cushion room, and usually does the trick. I have had them go ahead and go lay in worker with a pheromone strip in. I believe there was probably already a laying worker or two in there, which they say that most colonies, large colonies, have a worker or two that lays eggs. So if something happens to the queen, they're going to continue to lay. That's can make them go lay in worker a lot faster. So anyway, I'll get on to the rest of the bee work I got to do here.